Hello and welcome to Mid-American Gardener. This is the show where we just talk about all things planting and spring and tools and insects and bad weeds and all kinds of things like that. So we're glad that you've joined us for that. We are ready for spring, aren't we? I'm Diane Nolan and I teach horticulture at the University of Illinois in the Crop Sciences Department in the College of Aces. And I will talk about perennials and maybe cut flowers, but there are three really sharp looking people next to me who are horticulturalists and can help you with all kinds of questions. And so we're going to start first on the other end of the table with Marianne Metz.
Hi Diane, everybody. My name is Marianne Metz. I'm a horticulturalist, landscape designer, and a gardener, that's important, and I'm with Prairie Gardens. And this evening I have brought one of my favorite perennials, Hellebore, Helleborus. This is mostly Orientalis, the species Orientalis. Every one of these stems is a different variety, and you can see the huge variation in colors and doubles and singles, and they're just such an addition to the garden. And the real beauty of them is they've been in bloom in my garden for almost a month now. Oh, yeah. They're semi-evergreen. They stay green all winter long, the leaves do. And then they look kind of tired, and so you cut them back in maybe March, early March, and then the flowers come jumping out of the ground, and they open up and give you this wonderful display. And already mine are a month old, and they still have more bloom time to go. So they're just a wonderful thing to put in your garden. They're a little slow to get their feet in the ground, so be patient. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years-ish. And then when the flowers go to seed, you'll just have seedlings everywhere. They're wonderful, wonderful perennials.
Ooh, wow. Oh, yeah. I had the Niger, Helleborus niger, in flower all December.
Oh, fabulous.
And it's still got a few flowers on it. It's really, so if you get the two varieties together, wow.
Yeah, the Nigers are just such a wonderful addition. The Fetidus is another species which I really, really like. A little more difficult in our environment, but it's really, really nice. So
there's more greens.
It's taller.
Yeah.
It's more greenish.
More of a greenish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But boy,
all of those are beautiful.
They're wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
And the flowers are frost proof.
Oh my
Doesn't
gosh,
matter
yeah.
if it freezes hard.
No.
They just keep on going.
They've totally gone through this cold period without even blinking.
Oh, yes.
Totally.
And they weren't harmed by the warm period either.
No,
I mean, they
absolutely
didn't go
not.
by the wayside
No.
too fast.
No.
So.
The common name is Lenten rose, so I planted some at my church. I
Nice.
have a little garden there.
Yes.
We have some themed plant material there. But oh yeah, they came right up, and as early as Easter was, they were on
There
it,
they
baby.
were.
They were blooming. They were
And the
blooming in time for
Niger
Easter.
is the Christmas rose. So that's kind of a nice tie-in.
Yes.
Well, thank you. We really enjoyed talking about hellebores.
Oh yeah, they're lovely.
Now, I'm going to
Lovely.
throw it to the guy in the middle, the lone guy.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for Dr. Don White.
I get to be the thorn between the roses here tonight. My name is Don White. I'm an emeritus professor of plant pathology from the University of Illinois. And while I was at the university, I taught introductory plant pathology, diseases of field crops, and diseases of ornamentals and turf grasses, and did research on corn diseases with emphasis on genetic resistance. Since that time, I went through master gardener training, and that's just been a hoot because I've learned all kinds of things, a lot of real nice people, good way to volunteer. It gets me out of the house. And tonight, my show and tell is right here. Leaves of 3, let it be. You know what it is? This is poison ivy. Okay, and I did a bunch of these because what I did was I put on rubber gloves, pressed the leaves between newspaper that I didn't have to reuse, and then put them in a laminator. And the reason why I did this is because it seemed to me that this is a good way to show young people, grandparents or grandchildren to start with, what poison ivy really looks like. And you can get a number of different leaf shapes. And a lot of the ones I had ended up going to school because I'd show it to teachers and whatnot, and they disappear real quick. Also, I did have some other plants with 5 leaflets that are not poison oak. What are they?
Virginia creeper.
Virginia creeper
Virginia
grows
creeper.
up trees, and a lot of people look at it and yell poison oak,
Right.
and that is wrong.
Yeah.
So leaves of 3, let it be. I'd like to encourage some other people who are willing to take the time to go ahead and press leaves, laminate them, make sure that little kids see them. And if you see poison ivy around a place where children play, kill it.
Very good. I was a little
Absolutely.
nervous even touching your laminated ones, but they're
Oh, you big baby.
completely. You should. I missed school in high school because I was so allergic to it. But I did know what it looked like. It was not too many leaves on it when it was just in a root. That's what happened to me. Yeah. Yeah.
That's really, really toxic, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's go to you, Marty Alanya.
Hi, my name is Marty Alanya. I own Garden of Eden Landscaping, and so I landscape privately for people. And I also have show and tell. We all brought show and tell today. Now this is a pitchfork that I've had for 25 or 30 years. And I brought it today because I prefer wooden handled tools. And when you shop for wooden handled tools, I know they make fiberglass and I know they don't break as easily, but I like the way wood feels. I like the way it springs. I just like the way wood feels. Now, and also wood has to take a beating. It rides in the back of my truck with no topper, and it just has to withstand the elements. So anyway, when you buy a wooden handled tool, check the grain in the handle. It needs to be nice and straight like this. See where that grain runs nice and straight. No knots, no chunks, nothing like that. Because the first time I have brand new shovels, didn't notice a bad spot in the grain where it was a little iffy, horsed on it real well, snap, broke it right off. So when you buy wooden handled tools, especially long ones like this you're going to be digging or pitching with, check the grain. Make sure that it has a nice, straight, even grain, So then you'll have a 25-year-old pitchfork like this.
That's
Yay, that's
excellent.
fabulous.
It is excellent advice
Excellent,
because I
yes.
think sometimes you luck into long,
Yes.
nice
Yeah.
grain, and then when you have a bad one, you think you've done something wrong, but it's just because of unawareness.
And a
Thank
little
you.
linseed oil would make this look like I actually love it, which I do, but I just don't do that.
We all know what to do, but
It'll do another
sometimes we
30
don't
years,
do
but
it.
yeah.
Okay, well, let's go to our Did You Know video next. Spiders prey on insects. However, spiders can only consume liquids because they lack the ability to chew. The spider uses digestive juices to turn their prey into liquids that they can ingest. There is something for everyone on the show, so
Yes,
there you
Mary.
go. All right, well, let's go to line 2, and Elsie has a question about rhubarb. Hi, Elsie.
Hello. Yes, my rhubarb, the other week when it got down to 27 degrees, one leaf just around the edge had a little bit of damage, and the stalk didn't. But some of my friends said that it might be poisonous to eat that, and I didn't understand that unless it was frozen, it would be okay.
Now, it's usually if the stalk is frozen, but if you had a leaf that was frozen, would that transfer down into?
Actually, it does. It's,
So then that's-
you can get it on the leaf if you cut it right away before it actually the
Okay.
acid has the time to work down into the stem. But I would not take the chance.
Yeah.
I just cut that particular stem off and hope for more.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it was just one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
totally.
rhubarb, you're going to get more.
This time of
And
year,
so
absolutely.
next time, I would
yeah.
say just either cut that right away, and you can freeze those easy
Oh,
enough.
yeah, absolutely.
But cut that leaf off right away the next morning. But if it's the stalk too, you want to get rid of those.
Exactly.
And while we're on rhubarb, if you have any flower stalks that are starting to form, just go ahead and cut those off. Put them in a vase, enjoy them, but don't leave them on the plant because it messes up your rhubarb. So don't let them flower. Okay, well, we have a Linton Rose question or comment on line 3. Hi there.
Hi, thank you for taking my call.
Thanks.
And what a coincidence to have a Linton Rose on there, and my question is about mine.
Excellent.
It's blooming wonderfully, and it has been blooming for about a month also, but the bottom leaves are dead and brown and brittle. Can I cut those off?
Okay, you got the expert here.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And in fact, that's one of the practices I try to pay attention to in early March before the flower buds actually start to come out of the ground. I like to go out and get rid of all of the stuff that has carried over through the winter, because in fact, I found a plant that I didn't cut today, and it's just crinkly and dead. So you might as well get rid of it before it flowers, because it really shows off the flowers much better. But definitely go ahead and get rid of those.
So in March, before anything starts to
coming
push
up.
up, or if you see something start to push up, then do it immediately. But
Carefully.
it's so much easier earlier.
Yes, it is.
With
So much easier.
almost everything. I was trying to more faithful cutting back things this early. Well, we had a nice
We had a nice.
early.
There was a
late
little
winter.
break there.
Yeah.
There was a nice time to cut things back.
Yeah.
That's the time to do it. Thank you for your Lenten Rose question. You seem like you're very organized to go with the show and tell, which you did not know. Okay, well, let's go to line 4, and Judy has a Japanese maple question. Hi, Judy.
Hi. I have this Japanese maple. It's by the carport. It provides lots of privacy, and it's gorgeous. But it needs a haircut. I understand that you trim like 2 leaves. If they're crisscrossed, you take out the one of them, maybe the crooked one. Is that correct? And up to the tree? Or the same way with clematis, should I cut out the dead?
Okay, so let's do the Japanese maple question first, and then the clematis.
Yeah,
It's
whenever
great that she called today. I collect Japanese maples.
Go
I
nuts.
absolutely
You
love
go,
these
girl.
guys. They're fabulous trees.
How many do you have?
I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody
No.
I don't want somebody to know.
Okay, all right.
20 what?
Crossing 30 some.
Yeah.
You don't want branches crossing in any tree, actually, so it's a good practice to cut those out. I personally like the forms of most Japanese maples. They're really interesting and kind of curvy, and just have all sorts of interesting things going on in them. So I like to get some of that foliage limbs out of there. You're using it for privacy, so you probably don't want to do that. But you definitely want to get the crossing limbs or any damaged limbs out. And I do it right now, absolutely.
Yeah.
And don't leave a stub. Take it right back. If you're going to remove the whole branch, take it right back and cut it flush with the trunk.
You can
And,
kind of see
no.
that
Yeah.
collar.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can see
It
where
tells
the-
you right where to do it.
Yes,
It's like
it
a
does.
little. It's like a little wrinkle in your sock. You know, you can see it around there. So cut
And so-
just ahead of that.
Then Marty, answer the clematis question, which is not as easy as the Japanese
No.
maple one.
Clematis come in a couple different varieties, and some you prune completely down and some you don't. It's really helpful if you know what the variety is and you can look up which way to do that. But I would say this, if you don't know, certainly this time of year it's coming on. By this time you're going to be able to see how they're budding out, how they're putting on leaves and new growth. You can certainly remove any dead twiggy stuff. Now, old growth will still sometimes put on leaves, so you want to make sure, just because it's twiggy looking, it may not actually be dead. But anything that's dead, left over, tips, you could reduce it by probably a third or even a half and be safe enough. So it really helps to know the variety, so you can look it up and see how you're supposed to prune that. And I'll tell you what, and if they get completely out of hand and they romp all over and they're full of dead, you can shear them off in the spring and start again. No matter what. I mean, if you don't know, you can always do that. You can just start again and try to train it the way you need it to go. But, I work for people all the time. They don't know what the variety is. Unless you see it in bloom, it's pretty hard to tell. So,
But the fall one for sure, the fall clematis, you can just,
oh, yeah.
it comes up actually multiple places. I do that, but it comes up from the
Everywhere.
ground, so
Yeah,
that
I
you
would-
could take it.
I'm
out.
sorry, I wasn't even thinking about
Yeah, the fall one
paniculata.
is
I wasn't even
completely
thinking about
different.
fall blooming clematis. I was thinking you were talking about the larger hybrid
She
varieties.
probably
so.
isn't, but while we're on it, might
Yes,
as well
yeah,
throw that
yeah.
in.
And they're lovely. They're wonderful.
Yes, they are.
You want to prune them early, and then they'll just clamber all
But
over
they look
everything.
sort of like a tumbleweed if you don't cut them back.
They need a haircut.
they really do.
They need a pretty harsh haircut. But
Yeah.
the other kind, the ones with the larger flowers, just kind of follow your gut. You can take out the dead, and if it's too straggly, reduce a little bit and see what you get.
Okay. Well, there we go. We had a couple questions there. Let's go next to Carol's question on line 5. Hi, Carol.
Hi. We were just wondering, you know, every year before the farmers can get in the fields,
Right.
we have these beautiful fields of purple flowers, and we're assuming they're weeds, but does anybody know what they are?
But they're pretty weeds.
They are
pretty.
really beautiful.
Don, do you want to answer that? I heard you
They're
laughing.
weeds.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You tell them. I'm not going to get it.
They are henbit.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
They are henbit.
The common name
you don't
is
want them
henbit.
in your garden.
No, but they're easier to get out of.
No, they're
Creeping
easier to-
Charlie. They're,
Yeah, that's
you know,
Oh
true.
yeah, because it's it's a
Yeah.
cool season annual, and they're going to be taken care of before they ever go to seed.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes in my garden they don't get taken care of before they go to seed, and so I do have a little bit here and there. But
Land sakes. Can that be true?
yes, it can.
Okay.
Oh, the cool season weeds are really good growers.
They are, man. The
Oh.
chickweed, it's
Oh,
coming right along.
There's multiple kinds of chickweed.
Oh, yes.
But the henbit is easy to see, and I leave it for a little bit because it looks so good with some of my hyacinths.
It is
and
pretty.
then I
Oh,
pulled
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But it is pretty. And then later the yellow ones are Golden Alexander, and you're going to
Yes.
get. But
Just
yeah,
don't
they're-
let it go to seed.
Do
Right,
not.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the mustards,
Yeah.
they're before Golden Alexander. Don't let those go to seed.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go to a round 2, and we're going to go back over to you, Marianne.
Well, I have a question about moving perennials. This person has some plants they need to move. And when is the earliest I can move my perennials? Well, my favorite thing to say as a horticulturalist is it just depends. And it does really depend. Fall is a great time to move perennials. Early spring is a great time to move perennials. But you really need to know specifically, just for instance, peonies. They prefer to be moved in the fall. I've done it myself in the spring. I've done it myself in the summer. They're not happy with you for a couple of years, but they'll snap out of it. But generally speaking, most perennials can be moved in the fall or in early spring. The biggest thing to consider when you're doing it is if the ground is too wet. You don't want to get in and start tromping around in your garden and compact the soil with all that moisture. We've had lots of moisture lately, and it's still wet. It's been several days since it's rained, and it's still too wet to be in your garden. I was in mine today, and I shouldn't have been. And that's even in the fall, spring and fall, those are the things to consider. But both of them are a good time. It's both more cool temperatures, air temperatures, cooler soil temperatures, more moisture. But pay attention to the moisture and the compaction, soil compaction.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then Dr. Don.
Yes, I have a question on marigolds, and Larissa from Chicago had planted marigolds in an outside container, and the next year she was blessed because new ones came up, but the new ones were much larger than what she started off with originally, and they didn't flower. Okay, this is what happens with a lot of things that you buy that are hybrids, because the way they produce them, they use a male sterile to make the cross, and even sometimes they're not diploid plants, they're triploid plants. So you start growing them from seed, and you're going to get all kinds of interesting stuff that may not be all that desirable. Also, she wants to know, does this happen in nature? Yes, these aren't created artificially. So the genetic background for making hybrids is already in the germplasm somewhere. And will you ever get anything happen like this from a heirloom plant? You could. On heirlooms, what you can have, they can be true to form year after year, but you get bees moves pollen around, or just wind moves pollen. So you get some crosses, and you might have a seedling that's different.
Right.
And also, you can always have a mutation, even though those are usually detrimental and the plant dies. But if you look at a lot of the flowering plants in the last 30 or 40 years, there's a lot of science that goes into manufacturing these things, and you almost have to go back to get the same seed again the next year. You just have to buy your hybrids new every
Yeah.
year. Don't try to save them.
Yeah.
Okay, boy, that was a good primer on
Yeah,
how that all works.
was.
Thank you.
It
I
was.
kind of needed a PowerPoint and a half an hour to
Well, I appreciate you for distilling it down. Thank you. And now, Marty.
Now, I'll just apologize because this came back in the fall. This came in back in the fall, and we didn't answer it then, apparently. However, Brooke in Charleston, we'll try to address it now. Brooke has a large container of coneflowers on the deck, and she'd like to separate and plant in the yard last fall. Is it too late in the season to put them in the ground, and if so, how should I overwinter them? Well, I have no idea what she wound up actually doing. But coneflowers are hardy. If you were lucky enough to have a microclimate where the pot sits, something where there's like a southeastern exposure where it's an inside corner and they did really, got a lot of sun and got a lot of protection, they might overwinter in the container. If you lifted them in the fall and planted them, they're probably fine too. Coneflowers are hardy to zone 4, I think, a lot of them. So they should do well. If you do this again, try to get them in the ground by, mid-October. Anyway, water them really well, a couple inches of mulch. They should bounce right out the next year.
Okay, very good. Well, let's go to Rebecca's question on line 2, and it's about sweet peas. Hi, Rebecca. Line 2. Rebecca, are you there? I really wanted to talk about sweet peas, but I don't know what her question is. Oh, shucks. All right, well, let's go to Thomas's question. He's on line 7, and it sounds like it's about shrubs. Hi, Thomas.
Hi. I was wondering if it's possible to grow rhododendron in central Illinois, and if so, if there's any type of special soil treatment or anything that is needed or required.
Okay, good question. All right, who'd like to tackle that?
I grew rhododendron before we moved into the woods, had a lot of them. You got to start off with one, they don't like winter sun. Okay, so you've got to get a place where you can kind of protect them against winter sun. First thing you need to do is build a bed, make sure you got good water drainage. They do not sit in water very well. They're very subject to Phytophthora root and stem rot, and that disease is favored by wet environmental conditions. So the first thing you do is you build it up, get good drainage in there. You'd like to have an acid pH, and so you want to check that out also. I brought in a lot of horse manure sawdust and all kinds of things to build up a bed, and even a little bit of chicken manure. That created some problems. But you need to build the bed, and there's a number of really good rhododendron varieties for the Midwest. Some of them are a little bit more resistant to Phytophthora than others, and so give it a try.
They are just
They're beautiful plants.
when they have those conditions.
Absolutely.
They
You need to
can
learn
be-
how to deadhead them, break the old flowers after they're done off, and
Right.
there's lots of print information on rhododendrons.
They're not
Okay.
crazy about our winter winds either.
They don't like winds either.
Well,
No,
now
but,
you're making it hard, but, but find a good spot.
And when you plant them kind of high, because like Don said, drainage is essential.
Imperative, yeah.
Put
Raised
some
bed.
peat moss in, put in some sand, make sure it drains really well, mulch them. They like their roots to be damp, but not soggy.
That's right.
They're a little particular about that. If you have pine needles, mulch them with those, and then a little bark on top of that. But they need really good drainage and an acidic soil.
All of the research and the literature is going to planting woody plant material a little bit high.
Yeah,
Don't
I
bury-
have for a
You
long
understand
time.
how
I have
that
too.
works.
I have for a long
You got the
time.
roots are coming out of the stem, but when you plant it, put that a little up so that
Yeah,
the stem is up a little bit, then the roots come down. So you don't want to bury that stem tissue.
yeah,
And you
Yeah.
will have really long-lived plants.
yeah.
That's-
Like the top third or quarter of the root ball when you take it out of the pot above the ground, and then mulch over the top of it because they need to have good drainage.
you mulch it, but you don't volcano it.
Yeah,
Right.
You know, so
yeah. Not up around the stem,
we
just around
talk
the
about
swell.
that every
Yeah.
now and then, but we can't talk about it enough
Right.
because I
happens.
seem to see it still. Yeah, so be really careful about that. Okay, well, we're going to go to the mag quiz next. What is a green gym? A, an eco-friendly fitness center. B, an inexperienced James. C, Kermit's brother. D, a gardening tool. A, an eco-friendly fitness center. My helper really enjoyed doing the multiple choice selections, and I just had to let him go with it. It was really fun. Okay, well, we have so much fun bringing you this information, and I really think the questions fit the panelists so well. When the viewers, when you do that, you just make the show great. So we appreciate you as viewers, and I want to thank each of you three for being here.
Oh, it's always
and
fun.
It's kind of fun to have a pitchfork just right here
fun.
next to me. I really feel at home. I'm going to bring it to you next week. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. So get out there and garden, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye. I do like having this.